Welcome to Liminal Lent. Today's passage is Genesis chapter 4, verses 6 to 16. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? And why is your countenance fell? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin is lurking at the door. Its desire is for you, but you must master it." Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let us go out to the field." And when they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" He said, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" And the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground. And now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it will no longer yield to you its strength. You will be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is greater than I can bear. Today you have driven me away from the soil, and I shall be hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on earth." Turn 2 pages there. "And anyone who meets me may kill me." Then the Lord said to him, "Not so. Whoever kills Cain will suffer a sevenfold vengeance." And the Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who came upon him would kill him. Then Cain went away from the presence of the Lord, and he settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. So Adam and Eve are expelled from the garden, and their sons commit that first murder. Honor the father and your mother, do not kill. The commandments are kind of in the order of our relationships. What really gets me every time is that the sin is lurking at the door. Our anger, our vengeance, our hatred, our frustration, our self-righteousness is like there's just sin lurking at the door. Anger itself isn't a sin. What do you do with it, though? How do you deal with it? And those are times of liminal life. There's a threshold, and am I going to cross over it? I'm going to leave my anger on one side, or I'm going to bring it with me into the other. I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying that sometimes when we cross the threshold, we need to let go of what we are carrying. That's part of what grace is. That means the people or the things that have harmed us are not maybe going to get what they deserve under the law. Maybe they deserve vengeance. Maybe they deserve, I don't know if Abel deserved to be killed here. His offering was more favorable than Cain's. It's kind of a difficult thing when somebody else is getting all the accolades and you're not. We get jealous, don't we? Do we carry that with us? Do we wear it like a comfortable sweater of I have the right to be angry and to do what I want because that person doesn't deserve this? Liminal Lent. What are you carrying with you? And what has God taken from you in forgiveness, but you keep on grabbing back? You have the permission to let it down. God will pry it out of your dead finger someday if that's what it takes. Joking, not joking aside, even after Cain murdered his brother, and there's consequences. There's not really punishment here. There's consequences to his action, which is kind of a curious thing. But God protects Cain's life. God puts a mark on, I've always imagined his head, because, most visible. I don't know if there's like an arrow that came down. I don't think that's what was happening. Some kind of mark to preserve his life. So Cain is also entering into a liminal time. He has done the unthinkable. He's murdered his brother. And yet God still sustains his life. And yet God still shows that favor. That's liminal too, isn't it? This ambiguity. I'm living out the consequences of what I've done or what others have done to me. And yet God still preserves life and my life. What Cain needs is what we all need: a preacher that says, in Christ's name, you are forgiven. And God continues to sustain you. So, thresholds, liminal times, as things are impacting you, as things are moving forward, and you don't quite know where they'll end up being. East of Eden, we live, we die, and thanks be to God, we are redeemed.